all is well to you and your families. Now, if you're not already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell. So every time I push out new videos to you guys going to be the first one to be notified. Now, give this video a like. It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm of getting my video out there to the masses. Each and every one for you to see around the world. So today we're going to be talking about building a digital online business, right? But before I go into it, guys, you're probably stuck at a job or probably still working at a job and you're looking for a way out. Now, a little bit about myself. I was a former security guard before I started to make money on the internet as well, working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was brutal. I freelanced with different companies at the time, working in high-end stores, and come to the realization that that was not the how would I put it in some words? That was not what I was looking for, after doing it for so long. And so I stumbled across something on the internet that I never thought it was possible. I never knew anything was possible for making money on the internet, right? And I came across an advertisement, working 2 hours a day, making an extra $900 a day, which is like, wow, insane. But all I can tell you, just going through that, I don't have to worry about being at a job anymore. I left my job long time and I'm my own boss. And that's what it's all about, because in life, nothing is handed down to you. Nothing is easy. You have to go out there and make it happen, right? You can't look out for handouts. Hey, you make this money here, can you give it to me? No, it doesn't work like that. You have to put in the work. And anything you do in life, you have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, don't expect to have results. You're always going to be stagnant and in one position, if you don't make a change. You have to make changes. In life, you have to make changes. If you don't make a change in your life, then what's going to happen? You're going to remain stuck. But if you make the change and take that leap of faith, like, you know what, I know it's possible. I know there's an alternative way to start making money on the internet. I'm going to get that person, you know what, let's get to work. Let's make it happen. And anything is possible, right? But I'm here to tell you guys, for those who are serious, for those who, hey, enough is enough. Sick and tired, being sick and tired, working 2-3 jobs, right, and still not cutting it. I'm giving away a free PDF blueprint. Okay, I'm giving this away for free. All right, you take a look at it. Once you verify your information, the email, you're gonna get a PDF file, and you go through the blueprint on the fundamentals on how to start an online digital business. Okay, this is the future. The future is digital, right? In the year 2030, digital marketing will be over $1 trillion plus. Okay, that's the fast growing, trending right now as we speak on social media, right? You don't have to deal with physical products. Everything is digital, right? It's a done-for-you business in a box, and the best part is fully automated. Once you go through the setups, go through the training and everything like that, step by step, you are going to be on your way to financial freedom. Remember, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. We have a formula in place for you to follow. If you don't follow the formula to the T, I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to make any money. But if you follow the formula to the T and take massive action, things will start to work in your favor And you could be on your way to financial freedom, not just for yourself, for your family, and be able to build generational wealth. That's something that you cannot do with a job. Keep that in mind. That's something you cannot do with a job. The job, I'm going to be real with you. A job, you're just a number to a company. Sorry about that. A job, you're just a number to a company. What do I mean by you're just a number? You're trading time for money, right? Your performance, right? And you bring some value to the table, right? That's the main reason why they usually hire you. They use you, right? Over time, they use you. And you don't realize it until you come across someone that is younger than you and faster, right? That happens when you work at a job for a long period of time and that's all you know. And I could remember even my father used to always tell me, hello, LJ's Adventures, how you doing? My father used to always tell me, always have a skill in something. Because remember, anybody can take away your job. But when you have a skill set, when you learn the fundamentals, when you learn how easy it is over time, you can make money online. No one can take away that skill. You can start from ground zero. A person that lost their job, starting from ground zero, they'll go crazy. They don't have a skill, right? All they know is to work for someone and they trade in their time for money, right? They don't want to work on themselves to develop a skill to be able to create something special for themselves, right? Now you have a proven system that has a step-by-step formula that can get you to where you need to be. A digital business. Yes, homeless people don't have no excuses. I was saying to gentlemen, I'm glad you brought this up, LJ Adventures. I was talking to a homeless guy. I said, hey, you have 2 eyes? Can you see? Do you have 2 legs? Can you move? You have 2 arms you can move? Yeah. Do you have a cell phone? Yes, I have a. So what is your excuse that you can't make any money? Which is, it just baffles me. Because if you have a smartphone with an internet connection and social media is free to sign up, right? What is your darn excuse that you can't make it happen? I was homeless, right? But I didn't allow my homeless to affect me. I was more hungry than ever before, right? In life, things happen, right? But I took the leap of faith and took massive action and say, I'm not going to be in this predicament too long. Things is going to change. And once I said those words and I put it to action, everything shifted. Everything changed. You understand? So, and you know the crazy part? I had a smartphone. I had an internet connection. And I was doing surveys and making money, thousands of dollars, right? That got me out of a lot of predicaments. That allowed to have food on the table. My belly full with food, good quality food, right? But I took massive action. I didn't allow my situation, right, to get in my way. Like I even though I had a situation, but I took action, and no excuses whatsoever, right? So I'm telling you, whatever you're going through, right? You may not have much. You may be stuck at a job somewhere. You probably want to looking for a way out. Go to the link in the description, man. I have a free blueprint, all right, on how to build a digital online business, digital market online business, right? And the best part is fully automated, which is a blessing, right? Yes, this pure, I'm speaking facts, my friend, because you know it's crazy. People make excuses. We can't make excuses, right? If we want our situation to be better, we gotta get off our behinds and make it happen. We have to make it happen. Because who's gonna do it? Right? You're gonna look for a way, you're gonna look for a handout, waiting for someone to put it in your hand, or you're gonna make it happen. I remember I was looking for my first apartment. You know how much times I was pounding those phones, right? Calling after calling after calling after calling. It was not an easy rodeo. But you know what? Eventually, I said, you know what? I'm going to find a place. And maybe I didn't be the greatest, but I'm going to find a place. It was a decent place, right? And I made it happen. I went through maybe over 100 plus phone calls until I got my place, right? Most people want things, you plant the seeds, they want it to grow like right away. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to take action and be patient. Patience is everything. If you don't have patience, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta have patience. In life, you gotta have patience. You understand? So I'm just speaking hard facts to you guys, man. I want you guys to take this in consideration. You know what? I want better for myself. I want to be able to start having the time freedom for myself, my loved ones, to be able to pass on generational wealth. We can't do that with a job. The job system is there for you to keep using you, right? Not having a quality time for your loved ones, for your family, right? Harming your health, because if you're doing 2 or even 3 jobs, that's for 2 to 3 people. If you're doing that, what is that doing to your body? Oh, then anytime, my friend LJ Adventures, thank you so much. No problem. Make sure you go to in the description to get your free PDF blueprint on the fundamentals on how to start an online business. Okay, my friend? I'll be back here tomorrow, man. I'm here live every day. Everyday lives. Okay? I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for showing me some love, man. Show me some fire emoji. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. You know, so we have to be very laser serious, right? Look what's happening. I've seen businesses going out of business after 10 years, right? And one guy was like, man, I'm just, he was just sad. I work here 6 years, and I'm like, if you work somewhere 6 years, you didn't say to yourself, man, to develop something, a new skill, right? Because the jobs doesn't last forever. But when you have a skill, it lasts for a lifetime, because no one can take away your knowledge. But people fail to realize that they can take away your job, but they can't take away your knowledge. Always keep that in mind. They can take away your job. They can't strip you away from your knowledge. Okay? So for those who are serious, right, and who wants a real change for themselves, I have the solution for you, right? The solution is, make sure you go to the link in the description and get your free PDF blueprint, okay? So you can start to create high income skills, so you can start learning how to market effectively on social media. You can attract the right people to your business, right? And be able to master marketing entirely, right? Overall. So if you want to learn this, make sure tap into the link in the description. Go to the link. You're going to put your name and email. Make sure you check your spam folder, so you need to verify your information. Now, if you do not verify your information, I'm sorry to break the news to you. You won't be able to see the information. Okay? Make sure you verify your information. Once you verify your name and email address, your email address especially, then you'll be good to go. All right? You'll be able to receive information from me. If you do not receive, if you do not take action on this, or even verify your information, you're not going to receive anything. All right? I just want to be transparent. I want to be upfront with you guys. All right? So, yes. All right. So, let's follow the formula, right? Don't reinvent the wheel. Many times I see people want to do it their way, that way, that way, that way. Follow the way that has been given to you in the blueprint, okay? Make sure you do that and take action on it, because remember, the smart people who take action, they get results. They see the vision. The people who's not too bright upstairs here, sometimes it's too good to be true. I get that. I totally get that. But you have to take the leap of faith and take action, right? Because life is a risk. Everything is a risk. The moment we leave our homes, right, and do what we need to do, travel, go this, go that, it's a risk. So think of it as like that. It's a risk. All right? So appreciate you guys listening in. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video, and save this video for later. All right? Please do that. Don't forget to take action in the link in the description and get your free PDF blueprint on learning the fundamental skills on how to build a digital online business. Okay? See you guys in the top, because the bottom will be very crowded. Bye for now, and peace out.